Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's very nice to see you today. Thank you for coming to celebrate Armenian culture today. We have the group of the young talented people that came all the way from Yerevan, Armenia. We prepared for you a program today where will be dances, there will be instrumentals, and in between the numbers, so the young talented kids will have a chance to change the costumes and take a breath. I will fill it up a little bit with the introduction and maybe a little bit about the information, why and how they were able to come to the United States. Are there any people here in the audience who are familiar with an organization called Rory International? It's a great organization that does a lot of good in this world. So this program, why these young talented people were selected and brought from Armenia, is part of the work that members of this organization do. There's a lots of different projects that organization does. There's the biggest student exchange program under this organization where 40,000 students study someplace abroad under the Rory International. And 20 years ago, one of the clubs decided to start the systems, to start the program that will give opportunity to young, talented people from different countries to come to the United States as cultural ambassadors. So this is pretty much what we do. Representatives from the organization travel to different countries, review and select the talented young people and support them and reward them with the opportunity to come to the United States and be a cultural ambassador. So ladies and gentlemen, today we don't have the professional group as you may expect, but they're quite good, I can tell you that. And they travel all over the United States, and their mission is to introduce and show and promote the culture, tradition, history of Armenia to the people in the United States. We're very glad and very happy to see you today. And we're kind of first time on this kind of event here in Richmond, and I wanted to make sure that we notice the people who made it possible, because this event is organized by the St. James Cultural Committee, and we would like to say a big thank you to the sponsors of today's event, the Armenian Cultural Fund. We would like to start our program with a dance called Azgakrakan. And it's a traditional Armenian dance. It will be a medley of the different dances, and that we should give us a good pace and good tune-up for today's evening that we'll spend together. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put the hands together. Cultural ambassadors from Armenia. So, ladies and gentlemen, during the program today, we would like to feature some traditional Armenian instruments. I'm sure for the most people here, they're very familiar. But before I see that there's some people, American people, and maybe for some people it will be something new to learn. Before we'll do that, I would like to check how musical audience we have here. Can you pull your hand up if you taken or planning to take any music lessons and want or can play any music instruments? 3, 4, okay, a few people, okay. Can you pull your hand up if you sing or planning to sing in the choir or in the band and want to be famous? Any hands up? Anybody who likes to sing by taking a shower? Yes. More hands here. Ladies and gentlemen, is there anybody in the audience who feel that you have open mind? You always keep the opportunities to learn, to experience something new, to have the interest in life and learn and experience something new and beautiful. So that's called open mind. I think that is one of the most important things. For the most people, and we do travel through the United States, for the most people, this program and these instruments will be something opening. So how we pick these young people to participate in the program? We do travel as the representatives of organization to one or another country. So we did travel to Armenia. We review number of the groups, number of the musicians, winners of the different competitions, international competitions, selected ones, the best ones in their field, and rewarded them with the opportunity to come to the United States to be cultural ambassadors. So the next instrument, the next number that we would like to present, Mariam, and she will play the instrument canon. And this is instrument with a very complicated, with 72 strings. And she will play for us the third part of the concert, Tsavinar Aganisyan. The next instrument that we would like to feature will be the instrument that could be considered as the soul of Armenian people, duduk, with a magical sound that can tell the stories. So Tatul will play us a love song. And ladies and gentlemen, the dancers in this group is from the Yerevan as well, Proof Art Dance Studio, and the choreographer and director of the studio, Tigran Manoyan. A very successful, great group, travel and represent Armenia internationally. So we're very glad to have them here. And the next member in our program is the dance called Shalaho. Левон, останься, пожалуйста. Ladies and gentlemen, it's always great when we see our children, young ones that can express themselves through the art, can bring us a joy, and we have a pleasure to see them and enjoy the life, seeing how our children growing, living in peace. But we know that in many different parts of the world, there's a hot spot that people dying every day, because we know that freedom often has to be protected. And here in the United States, we have the tradition to thank people who fight for the freedom, protect their countries, and pay respect and appreciation. So this young man just came back for 2 years in active wartime. He protected his country. Thank you for the service. And the next number in our program will be featured another instrument, hall, and Nikolai will perform for us a number called Kochari, number that was included by the UNESCO to the World Cultural Treasure of Humanity. So, very bad event happened, genocide, was 1.5 million people were slaughtered overnight. And that is the big scar in the memories of the Armenian nation, Armenian people. So the next number that we would like to perform will be Krunk, and the dance Shushiki, that dedicated to the memories of that sad event, so it's the repeat. And another piece of music that we would like to present for you will be played by Tatul. And he plays the duduk. He's quite talented young man. And he's not just recently talented. He'd been talented for a while. Because just, how early you can tell that. Just a few years ago in 2015, 100 years after the genocide happened, there was a big event in Yerevan. Who was there at that time? 2015. The world leaders from all over the world and the presidents came to Armenia. The hundreds, thousands of people came to pay respects and recognize the event. And hundreds of thousands of people with the old leaders paid the respects, and then there was a quiet moment so people can meditate and pray for people who suffered in that sad event. Duduk played the music and made people cry. Guess who was that 7 years old duduk player? Dedicated to said event, the memories. And ladies and gentlemen, before we'll take a short 10 minutes intermission, we would like to finish our first part of our program with the dance Sayat Nova. Let us start the second half of the program, ladies and gentlemen. Armenian nation gave the great people to humanity. Many famous, many smart people, many talented people. And one of those that all world recognize and love. One of the most famous for its music, Aram Khachaturian. And we would like to play the music and present for you a dance with the waltz from Aram Khachaturian. And again, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for inviting this group and this program here to Richmond. We hope it will be a beginning of our relationship, and we hope that in the future we'll have another opportunities to come and see you and again with the talented children from Armenia. The program started back in 2003 by the Rotarians. It's the inspired Rotarians, members of organizations who decided to put together the program in a non-profit organization that would organize and manage this kind of programs. Since 2003, we brought the young talented people from over 50 countries. By coming to the United States with this kind of opportunities to present and introduce culture of one or another country, we reached in the live audience over 1 million people. And around 60–70% of our audience would be the students in the public schools, colleges, and universities. If we come for the second time in the same place, we expand the program. We would like to bring this program as assembly to the kids, to the school, so they can learn, they can see the experience with this culture that world is much bigger than Richmond, Virginia, than even United States. Before we come to United States, which each group from each country, we put together a study guide that thick with the short information about culture, tradition, history, and everything, and we send it to every school, every university. So the students in the schools, for example, for 2 months, every class studied this particular country and everything related to that, and in 2 months the group come as the finale to this kind of introduction. So I'm living here, I have 3 kids that all 3 of them went through the schools, and we know that the kids learning a lot of American history, but this kind of experience is just a cultural injection to our kids. So they learn, they can experience, and they have open mind. The world is beautiful, and this is just an exposure to another culture. And for the next number in our program will be traditional Armenian music that we actually experience as Rotarians, as representatives traveling to Armenia for 10 days. Went to the Yerevan, Gyumri, a few other places, met wonderful, great people, met with the around 12 Rotary clubs who show us the best and show us the true Armenian hospitality. We learned a lot, and we had experience and a chance to listen and enjoy a lot of Armenian culture through the music. So let's enjoy traditional Armenian music. And by the way, these musicians, they study in different classes. They're not as a group there. So they came together and they played together, organized the ensemble. So by listening and looking, you can see they are good musicians. The musicianship between us, they're working out. And ladies and gentlemen, when we do these programs and we present for the different audience, especially when we're doing these educational programs in the schools and the colleges, we always have to like to have the dialogue, not just the concert where the people just come, see and go home and saying it's good or not good. We always like to have the little dialogue. And we always have the numbers when we bring the people to participate, to hands-on interaction, so our audience have a chance to try it, the dance, learn something, and do this together. I don't think we're doing this this time because most of you are Armenians and you already know how to dance. But it's a great opportunity for the people who see very often for the first time this culture to get involved. But with the questions, we can leave that one opportunity open. So far, does anybody has any questions, anything that you like to get the answer? Anything about the group, about the program, about the instruments, about anything? If you don't have any questions, if you feel you already know everything, that's fine. Yes, ma'am.
So how long are these students away from their home country, and how are they managing school?
Yeah, basically the program undermines the age of the children from 16 to 21, but there's always exceptions. When they come in, the time frame when they're coming in usually around 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. We always try to feed the students so they come here when they have the break in the school, so they cover their breaks. Some days they miss, but I think it's worthy and they get the permission to leave. Sometimes even happened in the past when after having a great time seeing the different things in the United States, when we travel from city to city, from place to place, maybe even doing concert in the evening, they'll come to the host families, because most of the times they're hosted by the host families, and then at 1 o'clock they have to attend online classes. Sometimes even that happened. I didn't see it happen on this trip, but before, yes, I've seen that happen. But it's very worthy experience, and for the kids I can tell you that's a lifetime experience. When they're coming in, when we line up the places that they will see from New York City to Niagara Falls, sometimes through the Arizona, Grand Canyon, California, coming back, and we tell them, for this trip, you will see more things that most of Americans see over their lifetime. And that is true. Also, when we start the trip with one or another group, we have the meeting, so we kind of orientation. And I'm telling them, guys, we are going to spend a couple of weeks, a little bit more together. We'll see lots of great things. We'll meet great people. We'll have a different experience. Sometimes maybe difficult situations when you have to support and help each other. Sometimes we'll have to travel a lot. And so there are lots of new things, lots of excitement will be. I don't know how everything will happen, but I can guarantee you 2 things that will come up after our travel before you go home. One of the things, you will love America, and second thing, you will hate pizza. It always works. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next number in our program will be another solo piece, but Mariam, and she will play us exprompt. But Sovinan Kovanisa. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen, so far? Yes, ma'am.
In your early introduction, you were saying, and I don't know if I understood, did you say that this program is part of the Aurora? Rotary. Okay.
Yeah.
I heard Rotary, but I thought I heard another.
No, don't forget it. It's just my accent. North Carolina. Yeah, basically because there's a Rotarians and I have to keep this thing clear. Rotary International is a wonderful, powerful organization. It has official programs, friendship exchange program, youth exchange program, students coming in one by one, study abroad. But Rotary doesn't have the cultural exchange that will give young people this opportunity. So back in 2000, for 3 years, Rotarians came together and started non-profit organization that will organize, create and manage these programs. So we Rotarians travel to overseas. For example, we traveled to Armenia, had a great time, selected young people, and we support and sponsor them to come here. By the way, the money that you pay to come here is actually pays expenses for this group to travel. So this is only possible by your support, and all the money that we gather on the trips is actually for the group, so we can make it possible. This is the 6th group from Armenia. It's a good sign. Armenian people support this program here, and not only Armenians. So we appreciate it very much, and we're happy to work hard to continue to do this program. Any other questions related to the accent and misunderstanding? Okay, I guess in this time, the next number will be the Colors of Artsakh. we're slowly getting to the end of our program today, but I think that would be wise to give our most talented, the most famous, and the favorite of the group Tattoo to play us another song. And what's the name of the song? Okay, yeah, I don't know. Havun, Havun. And also, we have to have the next piece Nikolai will play for us. We know what happened just in the last few months. That hot spot, the Artsakh, Karabakh. It was a so long time, it was such a hot spot that people were dying for so many years. That's conflict, and it just unfortunately, it's ended up, as you see, it's ended up that Azerbaijan, with the support of Turkey, took it over. But people who live there feel very patriotic. People who live in Armenia feel very patriotic. And in the next piece called Artsakh, you can hear the heart beating of Armenian people with the patriotism and love for that land, Artsakh. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we finish our program today with the Vaspurakan, again, wanted to one more time notice the people who contributed to make it happen, because this event was organized and managed by St. James Cultural Committee. So thank you for all the work, promoting, getting everything ready, organizing. Thank you very much. And other team was very good. Ladies and gentlemen, without the support of the great people and the Armenian Cultural Fund, it would be happening. So thank you very much for your support. And we are RCF organization, very happy to work hard to make it happen and come and visit with you again and again. Thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. Our final number today is Vas Purakam. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking forward to see you next time.